All right, we're going to watch a little bit of the Jake highlights first, because you are literally ringside with your phone out, screaming at Woodley. Yeah. How did you see this fight when you were watching it live?
I was screaming a lot. I also was like fucking with Tyron.
I could tell.
Yeah, I said some fucked up shit, bro. Yeah, I screamed at him. I said, Tyron, you were the worst guest on Impulsive. Fact. Jake said that was the one thing he heard me say. Yeah. Out of all the things I said.
You really were in his head a little bit as well, but obviously
I can't believe how much Tyron sucks.
I mean, you say that, but he did catch Jake with this shot right here.
Yeah.
What was that like for you in that moment?
Okay.
Oh, so there's you in the bottom corner there.
I was under Jake. His butt was this close to my face, dude. I was under him. And it was scary because I couldn't really see the shot. It was right, Jake was blocking me, and he like fell, and I was like, oh fuck, is this it? Like, is this the end of Jake Paul? Because when he goes to fight, that's what I'm concerned about. I'm like, what? Like, everyone wants him to fall. Like, are they going to see it tonight? Is this it? Is this happening now?
That's why people are buying a lot of these pay-per-views. They want him to lose.
Yeah, it was horrifying. That sucks.
He recovered well though.
He's tough as fuck, bro. Yeah. The kid's. I mean, his head is bigger than yours.
He's got a big head for a guy smaller than me.
Yeah. For real. Big head on that.
Okay. Tyron couldn't close the show, and Jake immediately showed he was still with it, and he was enjoying it regardless.
Yeah. So this is why they call him the frozen one, Woodley. Tyron the frozen one, because he froze. He had him.
This was an interesting moment, where he's trying to close the show, and Jake seems to land a good shot on him here. And then he falls into him. Now, a lot of people said you did that to Floyd, but you didn't. This was a genuine falling into the guy.
Yeah.
And I don't think Jake got a lot of praise for that shot right there.
Bro, Tyron got wobbled. Yeah. Watch his feet. This is a wobble. That is a wobble. Yeah. And he fell, and Jay caught him. Mm-hmm. I did not get wobbled with Floyd.
Exactly.
Tyron, the frozen one, Woodley. He had it all, and he blew it. Yeah. You know what boxing is, bro? It's acting. So when you get hit with a good shot, you pretend like it's not. And Woodley bought Jake's acting. He stuck his tongue out after he hit him with a hard shot, like it was nothing.
The output of Jake was far more impressive than Woodley's. Woodley was so slow to get going.
But most of his fights are like that.
Yeah, I thought that's why he would lose, to be honest. When I did my breakdown, I said he just doesn't throw enough punches to translate from an MMA fighter into a boxer. Because you can't just look for that one big shot when you haven't got the 4-ounce gloves on. You've got to really put some work in to earn the win.
And you know what I realized about Woodley? I do have to give him credit. He's tough as fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's tough.
I think Jake gave him respect in the footwork. Jake was on his bike a lot.
Yeah.
And he was moving a bit more like you, actually, in terms of, circling away from the power shot and trying to be a smart fighter instead of just a destroyer, which is what he'd been in every fight but before now.
It's so interesting to see from this angle, because I was ringside and I haven't watched his fight. Definitely looks way more intense here, to be honest.
Yeah.
By the way, bro, split decision my fucking ass. It actually disgusts me that boxing is in a state where 3 different judges have 3 different opinions watching the same fucking fight. Those are the experts?
Mate, it was embarrassing.
And y'all are that far off?
No, but there's something about this that just doesn't add up, because I had 2 pro boxers watching the stream with us, and an MMA expert, and everyone in the room was torn between 1 or 2 rounds for Woodley, maybe, if you're being generous, 3.
Yep.
Not one of us said that this was even a close fight. When we heard split decision, I thought there's some bullshit going on here. This doesn't make sense.
Jake said it a long time ago. He kind of got a little backlash. He said boxing's rigged. I don't know, like, if it is or if it isn't, but
not all boxing, but surely a lot of it is.
There's definitely some BTS shit going on that's definitely not cool, because it ruins the magic of the sport.
I want to give credit to Showtime. Actually, they made a amazing video where you can see everything you're saying in the fight. You want to see some of that?
Yeah.
This is one of the best, in-fight edits I've ever watched, to be honest.
Really?
It's stunningly good.
Did they keep in the good stuff, bro?
Oh, this is where you really see the impact that you're having on the fight, actually, because it cuts to you a lot. What was it like being back home in Cleveland for you guys?
The coolest thing ever. Yeah. One of the most special weekends of my life, dude.
Coming out to Machine Gun Kelly.
It is surreal, dude. My brother sold out an arena in his hometown.
Fantastic.
What?
Come on, baby. Come on. He biting.
He biting.
Yeah, he was reacting to everything Jake did.
Yeah, the feints were working well.
Bro, feints are, I mean,
that combination was beautiful as well.
That was the first one I saw him start to unload.
Yeah. I felt like you were putting the full stop on every combo. That when you were saying all that, it was like when you hear someone celebrating your wins that much at ringside, it can only help you in there.
That's why too. And he's
Tyron, you lost me 20K. He literally did lose you 20 grand.
He lost me 20K.
Because you bet on him for that fight after Impulsive.
He swore he was going to win.
Against Usman, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I did no research on Usman. I had never heard of him.
Floor with him.
Mopped everyone since.
Yeah.
Woodley throwing only 6 punches in the first round.
6 punches in the first round by Woodley.
That's ridiculous.
We got through the first round. It's done now. Now we're ready to go.
I like BJ Flores. He really seems to be a good influence on him.
Yeah, he really is.
The fact that you're still performing while your brother is in the ring is amazing.
I was talking to the scorekeeper next to me after the round. I'd be like, "Who'd you give that one to?" He goes, I can't focus if you're. I'm like, shut up, bro. That wasn't even close.
This has never happened in boxing, surely. and Jake basically answered all the doubters in one round. He is for real. He is here. Yeah. And this is not going to be no Woodley walkover as some people were suggesting.
Yeah, no.
Because I was tweeting out, Jake's going to win. I did a whole breakdown real quick, 1 minute, why Jake's going to win. And I was getting people tweeting me like, how could anyone think Jake Paul can beat a pro fighter?
You would have to be a moron to think Tyron was going to win that fight. I'm not kidding. There wasn't a fucking ounce of a chance. There just wasn't.
And the great thing about this is, I do think Jake learned a lot in going that 8 rounds, because you've had long fights before. You've had to dig deep. You know where you have to go to do that.
Yep.
But when you've got the power that Jake has and the opponents that Jake's had, he's never really had to do that. So I think this can only help him, really.
Yeah. It's so funny. Everyone has an opinion about the fight game, but unless you know the fight game, it's all good. Opinions are cool and stuff, but bro, Tyron, it was over before he walked in the ring, unfortunately for him. His age, his inability to actually box, Jake's hunger, it's a wrap.
I felt that.
That's 2 rounds of Jake Paul. Fact.
Is that right in the ear of the score guy?
No. I wish they kept that in, dude.
So that right to the body, left hand upstairs has been the money combo for Paul.
Yeah, baby. That's a go.
It's wild, and it's seeing family members just root for the downfall of the other guy so badly. Yeah, I've seen the most kind-hearted people just turn into cruel bastards when they've got a family member in there.
Yep.
I seen you cracking onto one of the ring girls. Any joy?
Oh, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that went a little viral.
Yeah. Jake is super keen on Julia, huh?
They're in love, dude.
Bro, I seen on your podcast when he was like, I'll put a fucking house on a ring.
He did.
He
did,
Jesus.
Dude. Yeah, they're in love. It's disgusting.
Oh, this is the big shot right here.
Look, I was under him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. That did feel like the moment when we were watching it, where you're like, oh, fuck.
It did. I mean, it was. It was the one moment that he had a shot and he fucking blew it.
Yeah. But that jab in return and that right hand.
A jab is a good reset.
Oh, 100%.
A flush jab is a fucking fantastic reset.
Yeah.
And he got him.
Yeah. That alone could have just been enough to get Tyron to go, okay, he's still dangerous.
Yep. Because, also Tyron's made that mistake before.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's wobbled someone and he goes for a kill shot and he got
in that last fight, he was fighting like a crazy bastard before in his final UFC fight, and he hurt the guy, but the other guy just dug deep and got him out of there.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to get hit, dude.
No, that's the problem. He's not willing to risk enough to get the win, whereas Jake is, in my opinion. But I think Jake knew he was outboxing him so that he didn't have to risk it.
Yeah.
So then the onus is on the guy who's getting pissed up, isn't it? And that's been Tyron's problem against Colby, Usman. He knows he has to risk getting knocked out, but he isn't willing to go there. Mm-hmm. And that's a mental thing, I think, at that age that he's at. He's just not willing to sacrifice. Yeah. That left hook is a solid left hook from Jake.
Jake's got a good check hook.
I like it.
Paul's body language speaks volumes.
If you see a guy doing that to you, you know you're going to have to knock him out.
Look at this guy. Look at this dude's fucking eyes right now. That's a crazy person, 100%. Dude. That's a wild man, dude.
This is where Tyron needs to get that respect. Boo, bitch, boo.
Bro, I'm a fighter too. I'm fucking combative,
mate, I love it,
bro.
mate. I love it.
This is our fight. Now I want you to slow it down. Slow it down. Calm down. We can slow it down. We can do this all day, baby.
That's the only thing I was worried about was this gas tank. But
I'm not worried. I just wanted to see.
Yeah.
You know, because I see him conditioning and training and shit. And
I guess it's that not knowing, isn't it? Like first time in a fight where there's another guy who is a legit world champion chasing you down. Can you keep that pace up? And one of the little mistakes I think he made is his footwork. Like early on, he was really on his bike, like almost doing a little too much.
Yep.
30 seconds for the rest of your 5, 2, 1,
If your woman's screaming that out, that's a good woman right
hell
there.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
The rest of your life.
Yeah, Julia's the best,
Yeah.
especially for Jake.
Yeah, they seem a good team. He's playing the
Matador.
It's
the Matador.
As the bull chases him down.
The bull lost.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. Fuck out of here, bro.